It's high noon, so we're going to start. So we are midweek. We're here Wednesday at noon. I'm Allison, and I'm here to take you through low intensity strength training. We have a little bit of a warm up, some pillar prep, some movement prep, all bunch of moves to get you ready for the main 3 sets that we're going to do, or blocks. So the way the blocks are set up is everything is back to back to back. There are 3 exercises. We do them for 20 seconds each, and then we continue on and we do 5 rounds. And as soon as we complete the 5 rounds of those 3 exercises, we have about a minute break, and then we move on to block number 2. The final block is more cardio based. There are 2 moves. We do them each for 30 seconds, and we do those for 3 rounds. So that's the basis of the workout. However, you can just kind of follow along. I have lighter weights today because we're going to be using them to bring our heart rate up through our motions, through our movements. We don't want to have too much weight because we can't get a big range of motion. So I have lighter dumbbells, and I'm going to head back here with my water and my towel. So hopefully you have those as well, and my timer, and we will warm up. Make sure you have some. Got my timer, so we'll warm up for about 3 minutes. Bunch of gateway movements to get us ready for the bigger movements. So we're going to do our basic squat with overhead reach. Come on, timer. There we go. All right, basic squat overhead reach. So again, the tailbone goes back, knees stay out. We're going to squat down like we're sitting in a chair. Come to full extension. Spread your fingers too. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep those knees out. Nice big Y. Try to lift your shoulder blades up at the top. Good. Lift. Roll back. Good. Here. 2 more. Big stretch. The whole front of you should be lengthening. Squeeze your glutes. Good. 1 more. Good. All right. We have a forward lunge with an arm reach to side bend. So we're going to forward lunge. We're going to stay here. We're going to press through that heel in the back. Lift our arm up. You can even bring it behind your ear and just slightly bend to the opposite side. So we're opening up my left side. Not sure which side you're opening up, but just the opposite. All right, and switch. Step forward. That leg in the back, reach up, kind of reach behind your ear. Keep your hips forward. A bit of a stretch. Good, back to center. All right, we're gonna head to a mat or your soft space, or carpet, whatever you happen to have. We're gonna do glute bridges. So feet are about hip width apart. You're gonna use your back side to lift and lower. Your arms are by your side, shoulders are down and back. And you're going to lift and lower. About 5 of these. Hold at the top. Good. Good. 2 more. All right. Stack those knees over those hips. Arms are at a T or to drop to either your left or your right. Whichever you choose, try to keep your shoulders down and away, touching the floor. We're going to do some rotation. So we're going to touch our hands, keep them at chest level, open and close. You got 5 of those. Keep those knees together. Good. And 5. Good. Switch sides. Stack those knees over your hips. Let them drop to the other side. Bring those hands together and then rotate. Good. Each time you get a little bit more of a stretch. In your front side. More. That's 4. More 5. 5. Good. All right. Roll up. We're going to come to standing position. We have a couple more squats we're going to do, but we're going to do them a little bit quicker. And we're going to squat back. Top 5 of these. And 5, good hold here when you arm circles back. Good. So when we do these arm circles, you want to kind of not think about staying tight. You want to kind of loosen them up, open some space up in your armpits. Let your shoulder blades kind of rotate up and back behind your ribs. One more, and then we go forward. Same thing. Open up space in your armpits. Five. Good. Shift your weight to the right. Bring that left knee in. Give it a hug. So on this stance phase, make sure that glute is firing. Good. Hold. Switch. Shift your weight. Make sure that glute is firing. Good. Push that big toe into the ground. Good. Shift one more time. Shift. Fire that glute. Get it up there. Fire. Good. Switch. So you gotta fire that glute. There we go. To the top. Good. All right. Shake it out. Nice. So we're warmed up. We got our glutes firing. Very important. I'm going to head to my timer. For low intensity. So it's about 20 minutes, kind of rapid fire. There's no high impact, but we're going to get our heart rate up with a lot of big movements and a little bit of weight in our hands. Okay. So before we start this first block, I'm going to go with the lighter weights. So we have squat, punch. So we're going to do a squat, punch, squat, punch. This is the first 20 seconds of block number 1. Then we have skaters. We're going to hang on to those dumbbells. And we're going to touch down, come back to the top. No impact. We're not jumping. And then we have a squat, pulse, 3 count, overhead press. So we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. When you come to that press, make sure your chest stays up and your shoulder blades come down and back behind you into a Y. That's why we did all those exercises before to get us ready. Okay, here we go. Squat, punch, jump with dumbbells. Ready? Go. Here we go. We have our squat. All low impact, just lower intensity, a little bit of strength training, a little bit of weights at the end of our arms here. Press. Make sure when you press out, you pull back in. Next, skaters, dumbbells. So down, up, up, up. Sit into that hip on the down. Good. Up, whole squat count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Explode. Good. 1, 2, 3. Explode. If you can go faster, you can. 2, 3. Explode. 1, 2, 3. Explode. Keep going. Squat, punch, squat, dumbbell punch. Good. Get that heart rate up. Skaters, down, up. Keep going. Good. Squat pulse. Good. Squat punch. Come on. Keep it up. Getting up. So if your heart rate you feel like is soaring, you can't kind of catch your breath, you always can omit the arms, or you can just put those weights down. Skaters, go. Reach. Squat pulse, here we go. 1, 2, 3, explode, overhead press. 1, 2, 3, explode. 3, explode, come on. Work it, come on, push. Good, squat, punch, squat, punch. Keep those hands at shoulder level. You don't have to bring them up through your face. Good. Skaters. Good. So on the skaters, if your heart rate's getting up too high, you always keep them on your hips. Good, tap back. Good, squat pulse, here we go. 1, 2, 3, explode. 1, 2, 3, explode, good. If you go faster, good for you. It's your workout. Press, good. Press, here we go, squat, punch, squat, punch. Punch, come on, punch. Up next, we got those skaters. Work it, come on. Skaters. Good. Straight into that hip. Good. Full extension at the top. Good. All low impact, there's no jumping. Good. Squat, pulse, overhead press. 2, 3, go. Keep working it. Come on. That's good. There's your break. Nice job. Okay, next up, great opportunity to change your weights out if you want. Keep the lighter weights because we're going to be working with them again. Then grab some water. We got 40 seconds. All right. Next up, we have a squat with a hamstring curl. We're going to keep these dumbbells here. We pause. We don't start. All right. We have a squat with a hamstring curl. So it's a squat, and then we have a hamstring curl here with the dumbbell. So it's squat here, squat here, squat here. So that curl, make sure you bring that your heel up to your bottom. Looks like this, so we're squatting, curling, and keeping a bent elbow as we do a fly. Diagonal lunge right with arm raise. So I'm going to diagonal lunge to my right, come back to center, arm raise. Diagonal left, back to center, arm raise. Good. Sorry, we're going to go diagonal one side for 20 seconds. Arm raise. 20 seconds. And then the other 20 seconds is the other side. Arm raise. Arm raise. All right, so we're really working on delts today. A lot of repetitions. Yeah, 30 seconds. Shake it out, get ready. So squat, hamstring curl with a dumbbell fly. Here we go. And then it's the arm raises. 20 seconds. So it's a countdown. The anticipation, it's like waiting on the starting line every time. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We got that squat, hamstring curl. squat, hamstring curl. Squat. Good with that squat, it's in there. Kick your bottom. Good. Right side lunge. So we're lunging to the right, lateral raise. We're staying on the right. So if the lunge is a little bit too much for you, you always can just step to the side, baby squat, lateral raise. Side, baby squat, lateral raise. If not, we're doing that full diagonal lunge. Here now we've left, diagonal lunge. Here, raise. Here. Good. Yeah, the squat, hamstring curl right into it. Good. Good. Right lunge. Side raise. Right lunge. Side raise. If you're going a little bit faster, that's totally fine. You don't have to keep up with me. Just going at a pace that I can go. This keeps it low intensity. Still benefit from it. Left lunge. It's under the diagonal lunge because we're always going forward, side and back. You never quite always go on the in between there. Go. Here we go. Squat, hamstring curls. Good. Keep going, keep going. Squat, hamstring curl. Open up your chest. Good. Right side lunge. Diagonal lunge, side raise. Stay on that right side, good. I know sometimes you want to just alternate right away. Stay there. Keep working. Oh, left side, here we go. Left side, lift. Side, good. Keep working it, keep working it. Good, back to the squat, hamstring curl. Squat down, hamstring curl, come on. Open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Put your heel to your bottom. It's that deep squat. Find a rhythm that works for you. Here we go, right. Lunge, lateral raise, good. Staying on that right side. Work, keep working. Oh, work on the left side now. Left side, lateral raise, nice. Left side, lateral raise. Keep it working, come on. Whew. Lateral raise, come on. We're working it. We're working this block, come on. Woo, here we go, squat. Hamstring curl, squat. Full extension, good. Open up that front, good. Heel to bottom. Good. Let your hips be kind of loose, don't force it. Good, good. Right lunge. Whew. My deltoids, we're gonna be on fire later on. We're gonna be sore, a lot of raises. Good, left side. Sometime when I feel like I should be telling you about my kids. Going up with some strength training class, he does some really cool things there. Comes home and tells me all about it. Should probably implement a couple of things with you All right, shake it off. So you can keep these dumbbells, these lightweight dumbbells if you want. We're moving on to block 3. We're going to do some marching in place, no high impact running, marching in place, and then we have a knee drive, which is opposite knees. So marching, you can hang on to these dumbbells. You can go a little bit lighter if you want. And then we have a knee drive. So we're driving our knee up and up and up and up. So for this block 3, we have just 2 exercises, a little more rapid fire. They're 30 seconds each for 3 rounds. That's what we're doing. I'm grabbing some water. Because we got 9 seconds. Here we go, marching. Make sure that stance like you press, you push down, make sure that glute fires. Good. March, march. Good. Press down with that foot. So then the opposite leg comes up. Swing those elbows back. Good. Push that heel into the floor. Pull your toe to your shin a little bit, get a little more dynamic there. Knee drive, arms overhead. This is where those preparatory movements come into play because we're nice and warmed up. We get full extension, balance in our legs, open up our diaphragm. Knee drive, come on. Knee drive. Marching. Arm swing opposite. Knee drive, 2 arms come down, 1 knee drives up. The leg on the stance side, fire that glute. Good. Nice, keep working it. Knee drive opposites. Oh no, we just did that. We have marching. All right. Let's stop what we were doing. March, march. Ooh. Lift a little bit higher. I'm gonna get my legs a little bit higher. Knee drive. Here we go. Double arm knee drive. Drive it up. Push. Come into the final stretch here. Come on, push. We have some stretching, a little regeneration. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. We're going to omit these dumbbells and reverse our warm up. So I never went to the heavier dumbbells. I kept with the light ones. So just as beneficial. You don't always have to go heavy, heavy, heavy to get your muscles to do what you want them to do. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to reverse this warm up. Arms up high, we're going to squat down. It should be easier to squat. Good. Put your hands on your knees if you want your hips. We're going to shift our weight right and left. Good. Just staying a little bit lower. If you need to find your stance, you can. There you go. Good. And then hold here. Hands out. Press that hip back. Back to top. Switch, hold here, press out. All right, let's do a couple of quad stretches. Find your balance, bring your heel to your bottom. Squeeze both glutes so the front side can open up a little bit. Switch. If you have something nearby you can hang on to for balance, by all means use it. Or you can just reach out far ahead of you, counterbalance your foot behind you. All right, we're going to do a crossover stretch here. So make sure your hips stay, you don't want your hips to be rocking back and forth. Kind of keep them aligned. And the hip that's in the back, we're going to press it outward. Make sure they don't drop. Keep them aligned. And switch. It's also a good way to have your heart rate come back down previously, or at least close to previously. Make sure those hips are aligned, and then press outward. Okay. All right. Shake it out, shake it out. Press up. So when you're pressing up, you try to bring your shoulder blades close together and get as much length as you can in your chest, your arms, your back, your tricep stretch. Switch to the other side. And arm circles, kind of come towards you here. And forward. Swing it back and forth. All right, everybody. So that's a wrap. That was low intensity strength training. A little bit more cardio based today, but we were able to use some light weights, get a heart rate up. Got some movement in the middle of the day, which we all can benefit from. So I hope to see you next time, which is tomorrow at noon, and then again at 1 with Boot Camp and Core Express. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.